And welcome back to Retrospect My Fantasy. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Civilization franchise for all of its good and ill that it has done throughout the ages. But first, I would like to thank Roll Music. You can find them over at the freemusicarchive.org/music/rollmusic. That's ROLEMUSIC, Roll Music. They are who we get all of our music that we use for our intros, outros, and breaks. So if you like hearing some awesome chiptunes, head on over to the link that I put into chat, freemusicarchive.org, and look for Roll Music. Now, I wanted to start with Civilization 1, or at least Civilization 2. However, I could not find versions of those that would work with Windows 10. Way back in the early days of Windows XP, I had a mostly working copy of Civilization 1 and a completely working copy of Civilization 2, but those no longer work. So unfortunately, we're starting with Civilization 3 in the franchise. I have the complete edition, which has all of its DLC, all 3 or 4 of them. But once we get to the other ones, we will just be playing the base games. Now, with that being said, let us get into the magic that is Civilization. Maybe? Maybe not. There we go. Ooh. Gotta... Can I... There is no way to get... There's no way to change the resolution on this. So... That's pretty close to the middle. And that's the whole thing, so that's what we're going to do it as for now. Now, if you've never played a Civilization game, the premise is that you are... Why does the sound go away every time I click off the screen? You are trying to see a civilization from its inception all the way to the end. Now, this is quite difficult. So I typically play on continents because it offers the most variety, climate, through 5 billion years. Barbarians and sedentary, which means they won't roam and attack you. Roaming is they kind of roam around a little bit, unless as they are on top of you whenever possible. And raging is they're like a step or two technologically ahead of you at all times. We're gonna turn our game volume down a little bit. That's a little better. World size huge, gives you the most area to work with. Also makes it so you're less likely to be like right next to somebody. rest of this stuff is just choice. Now, in Civilization, especially this one, the AI is kind of bugged. The first thing you need to know about the AI is that this gentleman right here is as passive as it can get. However, that is only if you select the game to most aggressive. He is, generally speaking, that is where he becomes normal. If you are on normal, it bumps it. If you're on more aggressive, it bumps it down. He's down to less aggressive. If you are on normal, because Gandhi is specifically set to be the -2 on the aggression level, there is a bug where it circles back around to most aggressive. Which means Gandhi will nuke you into the prehistoric ages. Now, each one of these civilizations has a couple of things about them, their descriptions, their characteristics. And these determine kind of their general play style. So like Caesar is militaristic and commercial. That means as soon as you get the ability to perform their military units gain experience faster and their money making is better. Scientific, they increase in their science is better. Militaristic and scientific, I like militaristic and scientific. Industrious means they build things faster. Religious means their mysticism and culture growth is faster. Agricultural means that they produce more workforce through agriculture than anything else. Expansionist means that their borders expand more quickly. Seafaring means they have better naval units. Trying to see if there's any others. I think that's it. So we are going to play Germany. I normally go with Persia because I like scientific and industrious, but they kind of get rolled pretty early on, so it's kind of a crapshoot. So for this, we're going to play as Germany because we need to be militaristic in order to survive. Now I have this on the easiest setting because this game is harder than future Civilization games. I have never personally completed a game of Civilization 3. I've also reduced the number of AIs down by 1 so that we're less likely to have an opponent right next to us even more. Alright, so it is the year 4000 BC. Your ancestors were nomads, but over the generations, your people have learned the secrets of farming, road building, and irrigation, and they are ready to settle down. Bismarck. Your people are militaristic and scientific and have recently mastered the warrior code and bronze working. Your people have vested absolute power in you, trusting that you can build a civilization to stand the test of time. Okay, so we are granted with a settler. It is best unless you... Do we have another worker? We have a worker and we have a settler. So we are going to build our first city right here. This is actually not bad. There is livestock and fishing, and not that far away from us is precious minerals. So this is actually like really, really good. So the first thing that we want to build is an archer. No. We need a warrior first, because we need to be able to explore, and that's what warriors are pretty much best at. Now, workers, they do general improvements on your society, building things like roads and mines and that sort of thing. Unless you know exactly what you want them to do, it's best to just hit automate and forget them. So we're going to look at the big picture here. This is... Thanks, bud. That's our scientific advisor. That's a horrible sound. Each one of these things gives us various bonuses and whatnot, and leads to another... As you can see, like, this path is meandering and kind of broken, and so what we want, because we're militaristic, is we want iron working. After we get iron working, then we'll work on probably masonry, with probably this last one down here, ceremonial burial, mysticism, and polytheism being kind of our last area. And then we just skip turns until it tells us to make another decision. So we're going to build a barracks. So we have this warrior. Warriors are your basic unit. They have 1 attack, 1 health, and 1 defense. So 1 attack, 1 defense, and then 1 out of 1 health. We want them to explore. That's what they're best at. Especially early on. They're not very good soldiers, but they can fight. Okay, so then we're going to build an archer. Archer is the first range unit you can have, and what they're best at is you sit them in your base and they defend it from various others. So then we're also going to build a settler. Now this is a lot early on, so we just fortified him so he gets an additional defense, and he gets priority on attack if something comes in to attack him. That being said, archers are still pretty weak. Now, what this map does... Can I zoom out more? No, I cannot. So what this map does... Okay, nope. What this does really poorly is it bounces around between everything that is happening on the screen. So when our warrior moves, it bounces to our warrior. When our worker does something, it bounces to him. When our city does something, it bounces to there. It's kind of a mess. Yes, we will build another archer so we can have one in our new city, which we will put up here. Now, generally speaking, you want your cities, especially early on, to be pretty close together, but not so close together that they have no room to grow without just hitting each other. We just built a worker. Let's go ahead and build another settler. Worker, automate. Okay, our second settler is ready to go. We're actually going to move him one more space up into that little crook. So terrain has its own advantages and disadvantages as well. So like mountains are harder to attack into but easier to defend from. jungle has diseases in it. So it's definitely like there's a lot. It's a mess of systems that you need to learn. I wish we had a coast. Settlers are also probably the weakest unit in the game, in that they die if anything pretty much touches them. Oh, hey, look at that. I asked for a coast and we got a coast. Ooh. So what we just found there was a barbarian village, and if one of your units walks over it, sometimes they'll give you money, sometimes they'll give you units, sometimes they'll give you technology, sometimes they just increase your work a little bit, and sometimes they spawn enemies for you to fight. So, you know, gotta be careful. Let's do yet another worker. You, over here. Because we don't really need this settler. Ooh, hey. And a spearman. All right, then let's build some wealth. Oh, and they provided us with, this one provided us with a skilled warrior as well. That's absolutely wonderful. Your workers have completed a road bringing gems to Berlin. This will make the citizens there happy. Good work. Yes, this is a good place for a city. Let's get a barracks. Okay. Oh, hey, and we just got another free warrior. This has been very lucky. So far we've earned 4 free warriors. Oh, there's a volcano. So right now we're building a lot of wealth, which is not really great. Oh, hey, we can build the Colossus. What does the Colossus do for us? The Colossus causes its city to produce 1 extra commerce in every square that it already produces at least 1. It may only be built in a coastal city. It becomes a tourist attraction later on. And it may trigger Golden Age for expansion to seafaring and commercial civilizations. No, sure, yeah. Let's go ahead and take a shot at building our first wonder. Wonders are like Stonehenge and the pyramids and the Sphinx, the Library of Alexandria, the Colossus. They're these marvels of every degree. Hot damn, we're getting lots of skilled warriors. Okay. Pottery, masonry. Yeah, let's go for pottery. Now that we have iron working, we can see iron in the ground. Which so far has not increased our ability to do anything. That's okay though. Supreme Lord, the citizens of Leipzig. I have no idea how to pronounce most of these. I'm sorry. Is dying of disease. Our prophets think the conditions and the surrounding floodplain may be unhealthy. Alright, let's go to the city. Not really sure how to fix that one. All of our laborers seem content. I think all that means is that our people will not, like, that city won't grow as quickly. Alright, we've got pottery. Let's go to masonry. Carry on, worker. I want to know. Alright. Now we can add grain and anything else. Just granaries. Okay. Okay. There's all these basic upgrades that pretty much every city needs. And so if you build cities later on, they just kind of have to try and play catch up. Oh, civil disorder in Berlin. Alright. So I don't know if this is... Oh, two unhappy laborers. So I don't really know if this is what you're supposed to do. But if you just kind of move stuff around, you can sometimes get an entertainer, and that'll usually fix civil disobedience. So like, I don't really know what that screen is doing, to be perfectly honest. I'm just kind of dragging people around until it works. Let's go ahead and build another settler. Sorry, I just had an ant on me. Seeing if I see any others around. I do not. Which makes me very curious as to where it came from. Hey, you. Yeah, that's fine. Your turn. Get your butt over there. Wealth. Settler. Where do we want you? Probably up here. Because all of this will be chewed up by Hamburg and Berlin. Let's take you up here. Let's go a long way. No, yeah, let's go there. I'm surprised our workers aren't building more, you know? Hey, you bud. When it's your turn, you're gonna do something for me. And Berlin, we need another archer. Oh, that was quick. What did I say? Was I here? I accidentally clicked on him so he can get back to being fortified. You, there, take it. Oh, hey, they taught us ceremonial burial. Now we don't have to learn it. And they taught us the wheel. That's great. Oh. So now we have masonry. Let's go with the alphabet. Oh, no, no, no. You're building the Colossus. I need you guys to stay happy. Who is this? The Netherlands, huh? Oh, they want to offer us the alphabet for masonry and some gold. What if we remove the gold? Sorry there, bud. Ooh, that volcano erupted. See the little? Did you see the little pop-up when our man was over nearby? Berlin, what's the problem now? Oh, we got something else. What did we get? Ash. It must have just been like gold or something. Hey, how's it going down low? Yep, this is Civ 3. Come on, game. Work with me here. Temple. Oh, 19 turns for the pyramid? Heck yeah. No, I haven't played Civ 3 in... Whoa, God, when did this game come out? Oh God, no, Archer, what did I do? I screwed up. Nope. Let me go back to Berlin. Archer. You need to go back home. I do remember playing this game regularly with my friends, though, in local multiplayer. Just trying to figure anything out back in the day. Alright. Yay! You will get a barracks. Oh, we've almost got the Colossus. Let's big picture this. I guess we want mathematics. Yeah, we want mathematics. We want the catapults for our cities. Yeah, so I'm pretty much going to play through each of the Civ games in order, DLC withstanding. I'm assuming that is in... because that's not in the in-game settings. I'm assuming for that I have to... go into the ini file and adjust the resolution and that sort of thing. Because I would definitely be interested in running it in a resolution that was actually fitting my screen correctly. Do we need a spearman? We need walls. We need a temple. Let's do a temple. Aha! We have ourselves the Colossus. And now we can build those other things. Oh, nope. Time to explore the sea. Kind of. Now a granary. Yeah, I kind of figured. Oh, there's our nearest neighboring country. I never want to be the kind of player in Civilization that just like first turn gathers up all their warriors and like sacks a country. But sometimes you have to. It just... Berlin, come on guys, you're working real hard on doing something great. Yeah, sure, let's go for some walls. You can explore. Berlin. Come on. You've got an entertainer. What could be... Alright, 2 entertainers. There we go. That should be fine, right? Definitely greenery. I would love that. I could get that. I won't set that up right now, but I could get that set up for the next time. Yeah, it's because you set your troops up. Or you set up that city after my troop was already standing there. It is not my fault. Completed a road to bring horses to Berlin. This will make it possible for us to build chariots. They seem awfully expansionist. Maybe we should gather up all of our warriors and just start sacking their cities. We got a lot of free warriors pretty early on. We can't abandon the pyramid. Because it's not just any pyramid, it's a pretty darn great pyramid. How much longer? 4 turns. Let's go for writing. Temple. It'll make our people a little bit happier. Just having all these amenities, these basic, what are considered basic amenities in this game. Okay, now, so what this does is it gives all of our cities a granary for free. Now, I know we've already been building granaries in all of our cities, so, I mean, that's kind of like counterproductive and whatnot. Don't care. It is also a tourist attraction, assuming we get that far. The last few times that I tried this game out, well, oh, thank you. Let's just say... the best way I can put it is we didn't get that far. I barely made it out of the prehistoric era. Okay, so We can move our mouse around to highlight sections of our palace that we may improve. So we can improve kind of the edifice. We can improve the steps. We can improve the grounds. Let's improve the grounds. I like improving the grounds first. It looks nicer that way. Oh man, that soldier we are going to lose. He is deep in enemy territory. Screw it, whatever. Well, time to start building for war, I guess. The Iroquois have built the Oracle. Thank you. More catapults, please. And a few spearmen would be pretty nice. I think we're going to take out the Netherlands. Yeah, some spearmen. Another ship. And this is going to be just a massive military force that is going to get rolled by like one basic warrior in a city. Because that's how it always happens. Walls, sir. You need walls. That ship can stay fortified right there. Spearmen. It's time to be kind of jerks about it. Ooh. Let's see our aqueducts. Could we make it to the Library of Alexandria before anyone else? So the Library of Alexandria is always one of those great, like, yeah, let's go for it things, because you typically get like a big payoff for it. In this game, it gives you additional technology that you don't already have. It's great. Oh, can we only have so many in a stack? You can focus on wealth now. That's probably fine. You can also focus on wealth now. You know what? You're pretty far out there. Why don't you also build yourself a spearman? there. You there. Let's go ahead and build a couple of stacks, and then we can move them all. There's no way to bind them all into one, to actually make the stacks stack without them being the identical move speed. Shoot, let's go ahead and build another settler. Nope, there's not. Okay, so let's go ahead and take... Let's go ahead and move all these units. Okay, maybe not. Sure. Sure. Come on. Can it not go through the jungle? In that case, didn't I build a settler? Where did I send him off to? Spearman, catapult, chariot, archer, spearman, settler. There we go. Hey, settler, why don't you build a nice little thing down here? That we can then defend. Oh, hey, thank you for mysticism. Oh, hey, we ran into yet another country. I want masonry and 30 gold. Will you accept this deal? Never mind then. So long, Montezuma. We've got literature. Construction. Hey, Berlin, wake up. I need you to be freaking awesome and like, oh yeah, baby. Let's get ourselves the great library. Oh, I was talking about the great library earlier. It usually advances your technology either immediately or your ability to research technology. In this game, it gives you 2 technologies that other civilizations have and you do Nope. Why haven't you done your thing? Why haven't you told me that you're ready to do something yet? Okay. You. Nope. We will need a barracks. Everything. Stack up in Berlin for now. Oh, dang it, no. You. Shut it. You can go ahead and fortify. You can go ahead and come down here. Civil disobedience. Come on, man. You can make tons of money. Fine. Now you're an entertainer. Make everyone else happy while your life is miserable. Oh, they're overpopulated. It's really hard to kind of tell what's going on because we have our warriors that are just kind of like running around all over the damn place. Hey, where's your capital at? Hey, bud. Is your capital right there in the middle? We need more workers. Ooh, they have a shortage of food. Okay. All right. We definitely need more workers. That's right. That's what I was going to do here. Not wealth. Workers. Put some of your citizenry to good use. Clearing out the jungles of this area. Nope, let's do another worker. How about walls? Hey, yeah, let's reduce that by one more person. Why not? Stop that. What did I tell you to do? Told you to auto-fire into one position. Ah, we've completed the Great Library of Berlin. Let's build another worker. Sir, our prophets have mastered the secret of horseback riding. Nice! Sure. You can have a library. Why aren't you giving me... Worker, automate. Spearman, fortify. Worker, automate. Worker, automate. Worker, automate. There we go. Hey, how's it going? Fortify. Well, I've got a lot in this city that can't move right now until we get some workers down here to clear some of this jungle. Although, I bet if I just took all of my warriors and gathered them all up in one spot... Warrior. Where are my other warriors? Is that all of my explorers except for my ship? Good. Ooh, and we've got construction now. Yeah, let's go with... No, let's go with Code of Laws. Let's start working on an aqueduct. Wealth is good and all, but have you heard about the Great Wall? It's pretty great. Not gonna lie. What about... Wait, why does Berlin need a library? It has the Great Library. Hey, can we find all my warriors, please? Hey, buddy. You've just been, like, standing still for a while now. which is a pretty wild way of doing anything. Oh god, it's gonna be 27 turns before he makes it. Jesus. That's right, it's gonna be longer before our catapults make it there. Come on, Berlin. Yeah, sure, why not? Build a Colosseum. A little bit more entertainment. What's the deal? Way too crowded, way too crowded. Always way too crowded with you people. I spent way back in the day when me and my buddies would play local multiplayer, Civilization 4. Oh god, we played. Alright, what's the problem now? A shortage of food. Well, someone's gonna die. Way too much Civilization 4. We would play... there was a computer in one of my friend's bedrooms, and we would hang out in the living room watching TV or movies or whatever. And then we would... every person's turn, they would go back to the bedroom and do their turn, and then come out and rejoin everybody in the living room. Courthouse. And that was pretty much every weekend for like... Yeah, we apologize for now. Goodbye, William. But soon, it will be war. As soon as I have roads to get my catapults over to your end of the world. Oh, we almost have the Great Wall. God, we have so many wonders. I think the only one we have that hasn't been built, or the only one we haven't built yet, is the Oracle? Hey, why don't you build another worker and get some of those people out of there? Hey, you know what? Why don't we build yet another worker? Yeah, that should be good. We now have the Great Wall of Hamburg. Ooh, we've entered a golden age. Nice. So, yeah, let's go ahead and build an aqueduct. Come on. Alright, people are pretty happy now. Colosseum, aqueduct, spearmen. Horsemen, right. How could I have forgotten about my horsemen? That's a weird path to take. But okay. We played some Civilization 3, but Civilization 4 back in my long-running friendship days was definitely the one that we played the most. Man, do we have some ore deposits or what? We still can't... Can we... Warrior. I'm curious if any of our people have upgrades yet. I don't think so. Currency. Courthouse. Let's get some law up in this bitch. Hey, let's go ahead and get you up to speed with everyone else. Backwaters little town. Yeah, so we've got the Colossus. We have a temple, a granary, a wall, the Great Wall. I mean, just in this city alone, we've got a pretty substantial tourist trade ready to go. We've got a pretty substantial workforce improving our everything. Giving us horses and mines with cows. Some diamond mines. Lots of roads and irrigation, some gold. Although what I'm building up here has got to be pretty terrifying for... Is that the Netherlands? That's right, that's what it is. Ooh, we're only mediocre now, huh? Well... Guess we couldn't be that great forever. Aqueducts. Gotta get that clean water in and that dirty gray water out. Wealth? No. Might as well build another worker for now. A horseman? No, we gotta get you up to pace too. Oh, the Great Lighthouse. Galleys and other early naval units can move safely in and out of the sea squares, and all naval unit movements are increased by 1. It may only be built in coastal cities. It is a great wonder that becomes a tourist attraction, and it may trigger a golden age. Yes, please. Let's go ahead and do yet another worker. Go. God, I've got so many freaking workers. How much money do we have as a society right now? 765 gold. Sure, we'll do wealth then. Oh, hey, you kicked our soldiers out on the right side. So, what happened there was they told us, hey, get your soldiers out of our country or it's war now. And if you say, okay, okay, and it moves your people out automatically, typically what happens is it kicks them out on the wrong side. So then you have like one guy who's just like alone and forlorn, hoping that someday he'll be reunited with his people. All right. Philosophy it is. Are we going to make it out of the first age of humanity before the end of our first stream? Oh, there will be war very soon. I'm just trying to consolidate all of my warriors into one location. I would really like to get some roads right around here so that or at least clear some jungle. But that's okay. I'm pretty sure this force right here of a bunch of spearmen, archers, and warriors will do the trick on some of these cities. Just waiting for all my troops to be consolidated, and then we will be going to war. Yeah, let's go with the Republic. Oh, if you can do it, let's do it. Let's go for the mausoleum. It makes 3 unhappy citizens content in this city. This great wonder can become a tourist attraction. Holy cow, I'm gonna have, if we make it to the third? Montezuma wants masonry. That's right, Montezuma. Go away. Hey, Wicked. Welcome. Came just in time. Pretty soon we're going to be declaring war. A Wicked raid? Hey, raiders. Welcome, as we are in the process of... Oh, Berlin, come on. Don't make me force your people to move around until one of you becomes an entertainer. Maybe we shouldn't be building the Republic. Aqueducts? Aqueducts are great. Let's build... Oh, this city, right. They need... Yes, it is, sir. This is one of our retrospectives. We're just started on Civilization 3 only because I can't find a properly functioning version of Civilizations 1 and 2 that work on Windows 10. I found some way back in the day that worked on XP, but I had those same versions. I tried mounting the disks to a virtual drive. I tried a lot of various like little tricks to get it to work, and well, let's just say we're starting on Civilization 3 for a reason. Oh, only 5 turns here. Hey, you. Knock it off. Go ahead and build yourself a courthouse. That's good. Courthouses are nice things. Berlin, I know you've been making lots of money for me, but why don't we go ahead and build this really cool wonder that'll also make it so you don't revolt against me next time I tell you to build something. We now have the Great Lighthouse. Hey, a harbor would be nice. We've been building lots of boats there, so... I mean, I guess, you know, having a place for those boats to go would be pretty great. Are all of our warriors back yet? I guess I could actually... No! Also, I don't know why it does that clipping off whenever it goes to the screen. Go away. Oh dear me, such effrontery to deny my polite request, Bismarck. And here all along I had thought you were born without a spine. Yeah, William? What the heck are you guys doing? You know what, just go over here. And then we will move all of these guys down here on a very slow, ponderous march. Through the jungle. Ooh. Our charioteer is now a horseman. Okay. Yeah, I guess you guys can have a library now and be all learned and garbage. I really wish I could get my catapults down there, but alas, it is not meant to be. It's a lot of... that must be pretty terrifying to any country to see this massive army building up on your border. Let's build a galley. And then I believe that you have stationed in here something that I can upgrade to a galley. Yeah. And now we have built the mausoleum. And now we shall build a place to do commerce. Alright, guys. Oh, hey. You, Mr. Worker, right? Go do your own thing. This city isn't faring very well. Let's tell them to build a place to sell stuff. Wow, our military advisor is out for blood. You're right, they are scum. Yeah. Let's revolt. Hey there. Yeah, you can wait there. Yeah, go ahead. Fortify. Yeah, look at that exciting war. No, we lost an archer. Wow, that one spearman is really good. Republic, please. we're doing is leveling up this guy's spearman. How is he not taking any freaking damage? Oh man, this run is gonna be a wash. Yep. That's right. Oh no. Alright, well, we just lost. We literally just spent our entire army on one guy in one like unit in a city. So we're screwed. And it's all because we couldn't get our damn... I'm a little upset about that. That's right, I've got naval superiority. Not that that does anything for us right now. The Iroquois have built the temple to Artemis. I think the Iroquois are our greatest rivals when it comes to... Come on, one of you become an entertainer, please. Thank you. When it comes to the game of Wonders, but not really. Okay, so for a little while now, we need to turtle up like crazy. Archers, catapults, coliseums, you know, the whole deal. Sure, I guess you guys can learn to read. Fortify. Our most forward city that I built specifically to be a staging ground. Okay, so now we get to try and play the long game of just defending our territory. Prime Minister, our historians agree we have entered a distinctly new age in development. Great. Alright. Oh, why would I want to go to feudalism? I'm in the Republic already. We want to get to gunpowder. We want to be the first ones to gunpowder. Cathedral it is. Any sort of upgrading we can do? Nope. Not yet. Okay, I think we're about as good as we can be in terms of upgrading our units for now. We've got a lot of good natural resources. Let's make more money. If we can get to gunpowder first, that'll give us a distinct advantage of our enemies. And then we can turtle up even harder core until we get to the next... Ah, shit. How did you not have a barracks? palace grows. Hey, I see you have forces right outside my gates. Oh, I gotta be kind of oh. See my workers run into the city. Great. All right, so lost our first game, but that's okay. Man, we got consider your lawn mowed. What does that even mean? All right, so that's what I meant by we'll see if we get to the next stage. And well, we got to the next stage, but thanks, Civ 3. All right. Let's get another country started. Okay. All right. So last time we were Germany because I wanted someone who's militaristic but scientific, which meant that we were scientifically very advanced and our military was supposed to be stronger than others. What if we can find an industrial, scientific nation? Then we might be able to just outpace all of our enemies technologically and be the Ottomans. Okay. Anyone else? Persia. That's who I usually play as. Special unit instead of cavalry. That's a little bit. Persia gets the immortals instead of swordsmen. Start with masonry and bronze working. Ottomans start with masonry and bronze working. I normally play as Persia. So let's stick with it. That's what I normally play as. Okay. Oh, hey, we're right near a coast. That's great. All right, Persepolis. We need... we need a warrior. No, we want to hit the Library of Alexandria as quickly as possible. Another worker first. right, 25 gold. Okay. What does the Colossus give us? An extra commerce in every square that already produces at least one commerce. And the pyramid puts a granary in every city on the same continent. Let's go ahead and go big. Let's go for the pyramid. That was a really bad idea. Great one. The borders of Persepolis have expanded. Wonderful. I think I already screwed up by selecting the pyramid so early. Got ceremonial burial. That's nice. Oh, hey, that was a big jump. And now down to 42. Yes, writing. Persepolis is in civil disorder. It's too populous. Don't care. I want that pyramid. Although Persepolis is no longer growing. Ceremonial burial for pottery? Sure. We essentially just got 2 free technologies. Come on, workers. Really dig in there and get us something good. We're not the lowest on the list, but we're pretty low. Sure. Goodbye. Oh, only 17 more turns. Personally, I think I prioritize wonders a little too highly. Ooh, just learned mysticism. Nice. I'd prefer more free warriors, but free technology is pretty good. Yep. Nope. Oh man, this is gonna work. And we got our pyramid. Okay. So with that, we need an archer. Because we have no defense in our city. Anyone could just come along and take it. The Incans have built the button. And a barracks. So you build your city up here. Sorry there, bud. I know you think you can roll us, and here's the thing. You probably can. God. Archer. We are a little rough here, but it's okay. Oh, let's go for it. F it. So Civilization 3 is kind of rough because it's building. Yeah, like it made a lot of improvements from Civilization 1 and 2, which were pretty much the same game. But it's still pretty rough. It hides a lot of information from you, unless you really dig deep looking for it. Whew. He has gone pretty far. Give me my Colossus. Okay. Let's go with the wheel. Okay, I need you to build that Colossus like yesterday, guys. Because we've got a great library to build now. Xerxes, you are brave but foolish. Fool to ignore my demand. My war council will soon convene to decide the fate of your pitiful land. And everything in this game, even though you can win other ways, and this is true of all of them, everything in these games is based on other civilizations only respond to how mighty your military is. So like our military is not particularly impressive. And because of that, none of the other countries really respect us. Even though I'm in the process of building my third wonder. But no, they don't care about that. I'm only the most technologically advanced civilization. You know, no big deal. Gotta start building up our military force. Just a little bit. go. Mathematics. Nope, let's go with another spearman, actually. Some of my civilizations are, or some of my cities are starving themselves because I'm a bad leader, I guess. No, I barely listen to my advisors. When a city revolts, I just grab a person and drag them around until they become an entertainer. Library. No. Okay, we'll do philosophy now. God, our one explorer is like... Good on him, because we will never see him again. Actually, I'm not even sure if we're going to get any technologies from the Great Library. An archer, a spearman, a catapult. That should be pretty good as far as defenses are concerned. Yeah. I'm not that concerned about it. I'm only going to be playing this game until A, we either win a session, or the week is out, and then we'll move on to Civilization 4. This is just to kind of show off. Oh. Actually, that's not a terrible trade-off. A catapult. Let's make another catapult. Really? We're hopeless? Dang. That's harsh. Yeah, sure. I guess we'll make maps. Whatever. Have requested an audience. They will give us map making for mathematics and 200 gold. How about we take that off, and you just give me map making? No? Well, never mind. I'm also not being very diplomatic. I'm probably pissing off my neighbors. Alright. Well, we entered a golden age. So that's something, I guess. My typical MO for these games is either to go for the military victory, which is usually super easy. Just build up the largest military force and, you know, roll over your enemies. Or to go for the science victory and be the first one to launch a rocket to Alpha Centauri. Yeah, I don't think we got anything. Ah, dang it, Rome. You beat me to it by 5 turns. Good job on you, though. Yeah, that sounds fine. Let's build a harbor. And now, how about... a galley. And you can also build a galley. Aw, thank you, people. Give me a wonderful lawn. Oh, good. Oh. Oh, really? Let's make another worker. Even though our current workers don't have enough to do. Hey, catapult. Can we... Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, skip your turn for now. No! Why wouldn't you give me my catapult? Why? Oh. Oh, right. The treacherous Incan and the evil Maya have declared war on us. Did they? Well, guess who's probably going to lose this one? Give me... another settler, sure. We're going to send him up towards, well, not quite that far, but... up over here. Oh. Another spearman. Oh, hey, we're at war with... Oh. Okay. Settler, up here. You up here. You can continue exploring. Oh, damn. Woo! Ooh, that was close. Ah, shit. Okay. Well, hey. You can stay here. Hey, buddy. And where is our settler? He's probably right over there somewhere. Didn't lose our spearman. Nice. Yep. Yeah, that city's ours now. Sorry there, bud. You can hang out in there for now. Iroquois have been destroyed. Well, oh, hey. Yeah, skip your turn there, bud. Holy cow. Oh, we took the city and have reduced it to Flinders. Yeah, bud, you can stay there. Hey there, Mr. Catapults. If you could please go back to your respective cities. That would be quite wonderful. One of our great sages has mastered the secret of polytheism. Wonderful, I guess? Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, sure, why not? Holy cow! Okay, our artillery bombardment failed. Skip you. I just missed that guy. Skip you. Skip you. Skip you. Not great. All right. Why would I pillage my own improvement? It's kind of a weird thing to offer. Alright. Oh, back. Not quite backing off, huh? Come on. Nope. Ah, how dare you destroy a road. Alright, why don't we build... Yeah, we'll work on the Great Wall. And you work on the Temple of Artemis. Might as well, right? Skip, 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 skip. Okay. Still sending in them guys, huh? Despite them getting bombarded by try. Does not have sanitation, needs to grow. Who do we just find for now? Sure. You know what? It's not doing me any good sitting in there. It doesn't have the ability to bombard. Oh, there went my explorer. Too crowded. There we go. Are you okay with your perpetually bombarded? Because that's what's happening. But they have so many military units. Holy shoot. Oh, that's... Got myself in a bad situation here, guys. Oh boy. How are we gonna do this? Okay. We need you to go take that city. We can't defend against this many troops. We just can't. Look at this stacks. This injured knight just defeated an elite spear. It's not even knight, it's a swordsman. This game has actually, when it comes to military encounters, some of the worst, like, it's heavily stacked against the player. That's not to say that the player can't. It's just even early on, a low-level early AI can build up this much faster than a player could. Unlike a player, yeah, I lost one city, not even my capital, and I lose. I think I can adjust that, but still. Anyway, that is it for tonight, because it is 9 o'clock. I want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out. I want to thank Down Low and Wicked and Henry and Wawancha97 for participating in today's chat. And Down Low, thank you for the FAQ on how to fix the resolution issues that this game has. We will be playing more of Civilization 3 tomorrow from 7 to 9 p.m. Hopefully we can make it a little bit longer. Maybe we'll be a little bit more cutthroat and militaristic. We'll see. In the meantime, I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Stay healthy and stay safe. And I hope you'll join me tomorrow for more Civilization. Now, one last thing before we go out. I want to remind you that if you like the chip tunes that we use in our opening and our closing music, please go to the link or to the freemusicarchive.org/music/rollmusic. That's ROLEMUSIC. And visit the gentleman that produces all the music that we use. Other than that, like I said, have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.